Some of the common responses to experiencing a crisis or a traumatic event include things like symptoms of anxiety. And of course, that is on a continuum with differing severities. So anxiety is used very loosely to describe a negative emotional state, this feeling of impending danger, this feeling of unrest and being unsettled. We're looking for other types of symptoms as responses to crisis events. We're looking at depressive symptoms, so feeling sad, feeling withdrawn. I don't want to talk to anybody. Don't WhatsApp me, don't call my phone. I'm not open to looking at anybody right now. Thoughts of hopelessness. Hopelessness is a very powerful negative emotional state. And also feelings of worthlessness. Importantly too, which I hear so many people talking about as a response to the pandemic, are changes in sleep and appetite. You can have an increase or a decrease in your appetite. So you're eating a lot less than usual or a lot more than you usually do. An important distinction now is whether or not we're experiencing some symptoms which are under pandemic conditions, under crisis conditions, considered to be normal responses to the stressors of it all. Or if we have swung over into a clinical state which requires professional care. So whether it is that social support, and self-care can help us to get over the funky days, right? Or it is that we're now gone over. How do we distinguish? A couple important points on that piece. So firstly, it's normal to have fluctuations in mood because life isn't a straight line, yeah? And so having the fluctuations where at the beginning of the pandemic, you felt like, listen, I've got this. Working from home is going to be a breeze. I'm going to be baking up a storm. I'm going to be the best bread maker ever. You feel as though you're going to organize everything, your purse, your wallet, your closet, everything. And you feel almost motivated to get your life together. And then maybe 3 weeks after, you're kind of over it. I'm tired of washing so many dishes. I'm tired of cooking every 3 hours. Can this just go back to normal? Those are normal responses. But if it is that either the anxiety type symptoms or the depressive type symptoms become lingering, so you're experiencing a sad or low mood most of the time for longer than, let's say, 10 days, then we're possibly looking at something that should require, ideally, a conversation with a supportive third party like a counselor or therapist. If it is that the feelings of hopelessness are lingering, so you feel as though my life will never come back on track, I will never be in a positive space again, and that goes over into contemplating or actively planning or attempting to hurt yourself or take your own life, then definitely that requires, professional intervention.